Hello and welcome back to a Lords of Magic playthrough. I'm Mtpy and I just take in Order and Chaos.
Loaded and ready.
And now I've got to plan out my next step because the beginning game, the opening, is all done. All the great temples are owned by someone. I own 5 of them. I've got life, chaos, water, air, and order. Fire is a free agent and death has earth. So this
My spells are at your command.
session is probably going to be building up an economy and trying to get overwhelming power over the faction of death, as it were. So don't really have a concrete objective. The past few
Loaded and ready.
sessions I had
The
done,
portents are favorable.
I had ended each session with my grabbing a great temple and
The
made
portents are favorable.
an excellent stopping point. Don't really have
The
that this
portent-
time.
What do you want? You're breaking my concentration.
62, 13. Although I no longer need just
Loaded
spells
and
for
ready.
diplomacy. It still doesn't hurt. Still doesn't hurt. Kind of
Loaded
annoying.
and ready.
I stand ready.
I want to fight.
I stand ready.
So maybe these guys will just run into my party right there. Who knows? Let's keep going. It's the Earth Chaos Border Village.
Hello, my friend.
I am ready.
Been a while. I've forgotten where some of my people are. Here we go. So my plan going forward is to try to
I am
upgrade
ready.
my building to level 3. Um, the reason I want to do that is so that I can upgrade my Mage's Tower to level 3 so I can get my legendary creature.
I am ready.
Now, upgrades to level 3 are quite expensive. And um, without owning the faction of fire, that's going to make this take a little bit longer. But should be able to work out fine. Everything's fine. At least that's what I'll keep telling myself. Yep, they decided to attack a much superior force. Except
here we
my
go.
people can't
Here we go.
move too fast
My spells, I'll be there.
on this terrain, and theirs move pretty good. Still, the amount of archers I have should be no problem.
I await you're on my way.
Here we go.
Nope,
Here we go.
get out of there. I don't want them to die.
Here we go.
Because at this stage, I'm trying to build an army, obviously.
Loaded and ready.
And a large step of that is making sure that my army is leveled up.
Loaded and ready.
So, in addition to building my economy, I'm going to be trying to get this army
Here we go.
I await
so
your
it
command.
doesn't
On my way.
really suck.
Here we go.
My
Um,
spells are
It's
at your
fairly
command.
decent as it is, but awesome.
Let's get him.
Now I've just got this mage left,
Arrows fly. Arrows fly.
and he kind of wasted all his magic on a buff for himself. There we go. Levels up. That's pretty good. More magic, always a plus.
I want to fight.
Another will-o-wisp. Not the best. The other thing I want to keep doing is keep
Your
moving
command?
my ferry, because eventually this person's going to be training up the army I send to defeat the Lord of Death. And I gotta keep checking my buildings because it doesn't tell me when someone goes into it, only when someone destroys it. Another attack by a fairly slow Earth champion. Just gonna run away. I'm actually going to put my dragonfly in a position to raid some death buildings if the opportunity presents itself.
Loaded and ready.
I stand ready.
Loaded and ready.
I don't think it will though. But you never know.
I am here.
Hmm.
Sire, we have many fine warriors here, and accept new students all the time. I am here.
I've got 10 followers that are not
I am here.
signed. I must have made a mistake
Sire,
somewhere.
we have many fine warriors here, and accept new students all the time.
I will figure
We
that
await
out
your
in just a minute. I'm gonna see if I can take care of this marauding party.
Sire,
They got... Don't know, it's up in the air. They're a bit slow.
crossbows ready.
My
Let's
units
move.
should be
We await
stronger.
troops. Move.
Level 1, level 1, level 1.
You call this way. I am here. Quietly, lads.
We await your troops. Move.
I am here. Quietly, lads.
Sire, of course, my liege. I am here. Of
I'm
course,
just
my
gonna
liege.
keep advancing in a group until somebody opens fire.
You called? This way.
I am here. You want some of this? We await your orders. I am here. We await your orders.
And berserkers have pretty much no armor. So if you kill them before they get to you, It's all good.
We await. Let them have it, lad. Sire, of course, my liege. For glory. Sire. For glory.
Alright. Not a bad bit of work.
What shall we do?
I am ready.
Oh, you know what it might be? Did I not?
I stand ready.
I took chaos and I didn't. You always get 10 people from freeing the Great Temple. I didn't put
Loaded
them
and
anywhere.
ready.
Whoops. I lost them. Right.
Your command?
Another combat. I
Your
already
command?
took this place last time.
With
So let's go see if
speed.
I can take the lower level. There's always a chance that they'll have too many ranged units and I won't be able to pull it off. But there's also a chance that they won't have any because the lower levels tend to be full of undead.
your command?
They've got 2 ranged units.
With speed.
So I'm gonna
With speed.
try to pull this off. Gonna see if I can draw them in.
With speed. They
And
will fall. With
shoot
speed.
and flay.
With speed. With speed.
Whoops.
With speed.
I don't like my
With
odds.
speed.
So I'm just
With
going
speed.
to run away and hope that I live. No point in
Your
fighting
command?
a battle that you cannot win. Especially with a character that you
The Sisterhood protects the sacred ebb and flow of water's
are
power.
hoping to level up. If they die, there's no level. Let's see if we can take this hut.
Your command?
Alright, just melee units.
With speed.
So, in order to save, oh, they have 1 flying scout. That's fine. In order to save you guys from having to watch just sitting here shooting, I'll probably end up cutting right about now, and I'll see you at the end of the battle. And we're back, just finishing up the last zombie. None of them could touch me, so didn't really do anything. Got a scroll. I'm going to
My spells are ready.
check.
My spell. Our mages and scribes are at your service.
Alright, I'm going to give that
Your command?
to her next turn and she can teleport it to Air Mage, and I'll tell you about that when I do it, because it really has quite a good effect.
Loaded and ready.
Alright, lots of spells being done,
What is your... How would you like us to direct our
which
research?
is good. The more you know, the more options you have. Also makes you seem more powerful to the other faiths, and maybe they won't mess with you so much.
I stand ready.
Loaded
Just
and
gonna
ready.
ignore them because I don't need anything that Chaos has, just their money. Which sounds mean. It's a little bit mean, but they don't have the best units. My spells are misfiring. Well, they're firing correctly, they're
We
just...
have trained for this day.
I aimed poorly. So I don't think I took much damage there because arrow stun lock. I don't really need that village because I own things on both sides of it, so I'm not going to build anything there. I just wanted to fight. Right.
Your command?
Our mages and scribes are at
So this person has been getting all my items, and I finally have one that I feel is worth
My spells are ready.
sending. So I'm going to use teleport artifact. And actually I'm not quite sure. I don't use it frequently. So, gotta try that once more.
Your command?
Got teleport artifact and
What is your wish?
get that guy out so that I can see him.
Your command?
What is your
And
wish?
this guy should have it now. So if you get a scroll that does a spell for a certain faction, so windmills is an air scroll as you can see on the thing. If I have this guy use it, right now my air spells are at the top. My entire faction has learned it. Well, only air wizards can cast it, but still, pretty handy.
Our lives are dedicated
Days
to
of
the
research, all freed up because he already knows it.
Your command?
My spells are. Our mages and scribes are at your service.
Your command?
So we'll see if we can take this hut. Got some archers, so I'm guessing that I won't be able to take it.
With
Because as
speed!
good as my air fairies are, they have no health, so they can't do any exchange with any melee units. The only things I'd be able to do are try to outrange them, which isn't going to happen in that building. Next turn I should get a bunch more followers, which is what I want. Whoops, I forgot to move my scout. Doesn't matter, he won't catch it, I just lose one of each resource. No big deal. I don't even know where he is. There he is. No big deal. Although I guess it adds up. So, I've reached one of the one of the reasons I didn't recommend this game,
Loaded and ready.
because even though I know what's going on and seem to have a handle on it, it still reached a stage
My
where
spell. I'll be there.
it's become
Loaded. No problem.
fairly samey.
We have trained for this day. Here we go. I await you on my way.
Where there's not much I can do other than move my units
We
around.
have trained for this day. We have trained for this day.
Which I mean, you reach this stage, even in like the Total War games or whatnot, where you're doing more of a holding pattern. You've moved from empire building to empire maintaining. It's just there's no little things to do. I mean, all I can do is continue
Loaded and
working
ready.
on getting my really
I
bad
am ready.
economy going. And there's not much to really talk about while
What
doing
shall
that.
we do?
This place is filled. I still can't afford to upgrade it. I've got 4 other cities. What would I do if I only had one city?
I am here.
It'd be ridiculous. I no idea what I'd do. Probably cry a little bit. And I'm not building any armies because I want every
I
last
am Lord of Air.
resource being generated. So
The
that I can
precepts of our
actually
order
build
are
something.
simple. Keep your head in the
I
skies
stand ready.
and your feet off the ground.
Alright, so my 10 followers are just
Yes?
the people in water that I can't do anything with. I can't transfer them to a different city. I can't. Hey,
Many have been immersed all their life by the power of water, but few have the
Kraken's not gonna
training
help
we
fight
offer
those
to
guys.
use that power. Your command?
I guess I'll just ignore them. Hope they go away. Oops, I already did that one. Alright, all Malay units. So once again,
Your command?
I'll cut here so you're not
With speed!
forced to watch
With speed! With speed!
a boring fight. See you in a few. And we're back, just finishing up the last zombie, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Got a chaos scroll, that's pretty handy. Once again, I'm gonna give that to my water mage.
Our mages and scribes.
Whoops. That's not right. That's right. That's right. Step out of the tower.
The portents
Step
are
out of the
favorable.
tower.
Your command? The portents are favorable.
Invoke fate. Another capital one. I'll probably end up. Evoke fate. So it'll give me one random resource.
The portents are
Well,
favorable.
that's okay. And
What
I
is
might as
your
well
wish?
use this guy's, which gives me 1 ammo. Because why not?
Your command?
Although
Your command?
I don't feel like having mages go around the world giving me 1 resource on each capital.
I am ready.
I'm just too darn lazy for that. But what I will do
Good
is
day, my
sell
friend.
some
What do you
crystals.
bring to trade?
I'll sell 144. Brings me a step closer to my goal. I probably won't reach it until I get to, what, 56 turns? And that'll really allow me to progress, I guess. I'm stuck until then. I mean, doing this doing this with just one capital, oh, that would be
Loaded.
terrible. I'm not giving away my mage. And I didn't even know that'd be the Chaos Thief's Guild.
What is your wish? Our lives are dedicated to the acquisition of new
Gonna start
magical
researching
knowledge.
some attack spells.
Loaded and ready.
Yes?
Loaded and ready.
It's a bit of a big marauding party.
My spells are at your command.
I don't really have a ton of spells, but I can cast what spells I do have quite frequently.
We have trained for this day.
Oh, even though it was a big thing, I don't think any of them reached me to hit any of my units because the arrows are just too darn powerful. Let's check this. Yep, that was the one that was destroyed. Fine with me, wasn't gonna build stick throwers anyway.
Your command?
I doubt I'm gonna be able to take this statue, but I'll take a peek. Yep, unit of archers, so time to flee.
With speed! With speed!
And I'll scope out this place. It's probably gonna be like level 6, 7.
Your command? With speed! With speed!
No dice on this. Ooh. Okay. That right there is powerful. That's the fire summoned unit. Assuming it's based on a Balrog, as most of this seems derivative of Tolkien, but no way to tell. I don't know the developer's mind as far as those matters.
Loaded and ready.
I am Lord of Air.
I thought that I had sent
Yes? To join our ranks,
some
a
of
fairy
these
must
guys
prove himself
north.
swift. Must
I
also
guess that I
prove his
haven't.
loyalty to the guild.
So they're gonna go garrison that great temple.
Loaded and ready.
I'm gonna take out some people who don't have any archers.
I await on my way.
I'll give that a miss for now and just head back to the lands of life. I Lost a mage tower. Where? I'm not quite sure. It said a mage tower under my control had been
Your
destroyed,
command?
but I don't see it. Huh. Oh, Thieves Guild, that's what it said. Well, that's my mistake. Right.
Loaded and ready.
Yes?
What is your... How would you like us to direct our research?
So,
I stand
I
ready.
don't want my mage towers to get
Yes?
destroyed, because I want to keep research.
Loaded and ready.
Gotta keep checking everywhere. I don't care if they're in there because it's
Your command?
archers, so I don't want to fight them. But there's probably stuff I can do over here in order territory. Hmm. Things are starting to slip as I stop paying attention to everything, because I'd rather keep moving along than
Your command?
really go in depth and check every last
Your command?
detail. Lots of archers. So, once
Incinerate.
again, gonna hide and run. Probably getting tired of that story. I might just give up and send them to train some units. Because as long as I can get the
Your command?
base units to level 3 or 4, it should be alright.
Loaded and ready.
Hmm.
You called?
So I've got enough resources to update my life capital to level 3. I forgot about that.
I stand ready.
To learn the power of chaos, you must. To learn the power of chaos, you must start like a child. Unlearn all that you. To learn the power of chaos, you must start like a
Yes?
child. Unlearn all that you know. For in chaos,
The portents
order
are
of your rank
favorable.
Alright. So, that annoying situation is hopefully dealt with.
What shall we do?
more annoying ones keep happening, but I've got a choice of building an army and dealing with it, or saving up so that I can upgrade stuff so that I can beat the
Loaded
game.
and ready.
I'm not really interested in fighting all the little battles that I need to keep that kind of stuff secure, because that would require having a...
Your command? With speed!
Whoops, went the wrong way. That would require having a small... and there's nowhere to hide on an open plain. It would require having a small garrison in every capital, just draining resources, because it'd cost something like 100 something resources to make per capital, plus how much they consume per turn. Not
Your command?
worth my effort.
Loaded and ready.
Alright, tons of archers, three, and they're not level 1 for the most part.
My spells. I'll be
I
there.
might be able to win.
I await your command.
I
On my
might
way.
lose
We have here we go.
a unit doing it though. Huh? Alright, so what I'm going to do
Archers ready. Arrows fly.
is
Archers ready.
aim at the
Arrows
archers
fly.
first,
Archers ready. Arrows
and
fly.
hopefully
Archers
win
ready.
the ranged battle
Arrows fly.
before anybody closes to melee.
Archers ready. Arrows
And I'm
fly.
gonna have some of my people on the flanks.
Archers ready.
Keep aiming at the
Arrows
archers
fly.
while
I await on my way. Forward.
my main people
Archers ready.
duke it out.
Archers. Arrows fly. Archers ready. Arrows fly. Archers ready. Arrows fly. I await your forward. We have. Here we go.
Alright, not bad. What item did I what item did I get? Any fire follower, so useless to me. I don't control fire. It's okay because next turn I get to use my Shrine of Vitality and you get to see what it does.
The portents of...
Oh, what do you want? You're breaking my concentration.
Right. Starting to get bogged down comment-wise too, which is probably no good for viewing. Too focused on all the little details. So the Shrine of Vitality should completely heal my party.
Loaded and ready. Loaded and ready.
But it took all their movement for this turn. That's fine. It's okay.
I am ready.
One turn of movement is much better than wasting several turns trying to heal. Here go my followers. And drop some more to
Hello,
upgrade.
This is the gathering place of both the adept
I
and the
am
apprentice
ready.
in the
Drop.
magical arts. Whose services do you require?
Get more
My spells are... Hello,
to
This is
get
the
a
gathering place
third
of both the adept and
researcher.
the apprentice in the
Because
magical
it's level
arts.
3
What would you
now.
like for us to investigate next?
It's a good spell, can't wait to get it.
Yes?
But can also make that. So it's a really powerful unit. Of course, it's only one unit, legendary creature. For most factions, you can only make one of them. Oddly enough, it's weak to water. Don't quite know why. But it's got a ton of health, and every time it finishes a battle, it should regenerate to full health. If it dies but you still win, it'll respawn because it's a phoenix. It'll be born from the ashes. And it costs a whole heck of a lot of resources. So he's gonna join my party. It's not enough for me to
Loaded and
take on
ready.
death yet, but it should give me an edge in a lot of these little fights I'm gonna do leading up to it. And seems like a pretty good point to end this episode. So, sorry it was a bit boring doing a bit of economy stuff. And I'll continue on and I'll probably start skirmishing with death next time.